Okay, so our dilemma today, struggling to find investors for deal sourcing. I've sourced a few great deals, but I'm struggling to find investors willing to commit. I'm not sure I'm presenting the deals very well, or if my network just isn't strong enough. How can I improve my pitch and build more investor relationships?
How can you improve your pitch?
I think I read so nicely. Don't you think I read
Yeah,
so
it's so
nicely? I
elegant.
used to practice in primary school. I'm so proud of myself.
No, well done.
I'm a
I'm proud
real
of you too.
reader.
I'm
Although I
proud of you too.
can't see, I had to bring the,
No,
you
but
know
you
what I
done
mean?
very well. You done very
Thanks.
well. There was no cuts, pauses, or anything like that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
10 out of 10.
How can you improve your pitch? First of all, get it wrong. I think you just need to be doing it, getting it wrong, and seeing what actually works. Because I could sit here and tell you what pitch you need to put out.
Sorry, I'm so sorry. I just remembered the pitch that we did the other day and we had to review it and be like, it was terrible.
Oh, me in the car.
Yeah, yeah,
Please
yeah,
don't,
yeah.
don't.
That was
See that
actually so
even
funny.
and that happened now,
That
and
was literally a few days ago.
literally a few days ago. So you're never gonna perfect your pitch
Unless you practice
until
it.
you're practicing it and getting it wrong so many times until you can't get it wrong basically.
Yeah.
So yeah, I feel like you just need to be getting it wrong, finding what kind of works for you and why it's worked for you, like whether it's been, I don't know if you've mentioned prices at the end or prices at the beginning or whatever, actually analyzing once you've done it where it's gone right or where it's gone wrong.
Yeah.
I also feel what was the other part of that?
Yeah, I was about to say it is a two-part question.
Yeah, yeah.
So I guess partly you're asking about where to find investors, and number two, how to perfect your pitch and
Yeah.
your relationships.
Yeah.
So
I think where to find investors. A lot of people are probably going to tell you, "Oh, find them at networking events or find them at pin meetings and things like that."
if I didn't know,
Honestly,
pin meetings.
if you go there, don't by all means go there. I'm not telling you not to go there. However, you have to also understand that at these networking events, 98% of the people that are going to be there are going to be just like you, looking for investment. The 2%, if that, are going to be the investors that you're looking for, maybe, and you're going to have a hard time spotting them because everyone's floating around, everyone's doing the same things, right? The ways to find them is, again, being visible on social media. I'm gonna shout out obviously LinkedIn, but I'm talking about LinkedIn. I'm being a bit of a hypocrite because I don't have LinkedIn yet. You're supposed to help me with that. I don't have LinkedIn yet, but so many people that I've spoken to, so many people that have had success in building their investors list has always told me, get a LinkedIn. And again, I'm failing because I haven't taken action on that. Also, just encouraging doing what you're doing. Like, obviously, if you're finding great deals, that's great. Just keep putting them out there. Don't just put them out there once or twice or three times. Keep putting them out there. As long as they're still on the table, keep putting them out there because someone will see it and someone will have a look. They might have seen it, once or twice, and then maybe it's the third time that they actually think, you know what, this is still there. Let me find out more about that.
I think as well, the main thing with deals is if too many people have access to the same deal, it's not a good deal because then they would be like, why hasn't it sold? If there's like 4 different deal sources selling that deal to their 10 investors each, that's 40 people. Is that right? I said four anyways. You do the maths, but that's in my head, that's 40 people who didn't want that deal. So people will question why that deal isn't going. So limit the amount of people you share this deal with, because if there's too many people boosting this deal or promoting this deal, it won't necessarily look good. But also I would just say, in terms of like finding your investors as well, literally just talking about yourself and what you do. I've had a conversation the other day with now what will be an investor, and just having a conversation with him about his portfolio and what he's trying to achieve in the next few years has sprung him telling me he's got $1 million in the bank. If I hadn't told him what I was doing and what we were trying to achieve and why we were doing this, that, and the other, and what he was doing and exploring those things, that would not have come up. So I feel like it's really important to tell your investors what you're looking for from them. If you don't tell them what you need, they can't tell you what they have. So that's the main thing. In terms of just improving your pitch as well, I would say the biggest thing that people miss with their pitch is conviction, which is something that we're learning, which is what icked us out about the last pitch that we gave, is that we didn't say it with conviction, and there was a lot of mumbling, there was a lot of extra words that weren't needed, there was a lot of like overcompensating. And when you're doing those things,
I
you're
still have
telling
nightmares about that, you know. I can't lie.
nightmares. You don't want to be that guy.
You don't want.
You don't want to be that
You don't
guy.
want to be him.
You literally want to make sure that what you're saying you believe, and that you're delivering that with conviction. So if you're saying, listen, I can get you a deal in 3 months, you're going to believe me, because even if there's no proof in the pudding of that, I'm telling you as if I know that that's a possibility. So if you're not delivering your pitch, you could be saying anything under the sun. I could be selling you bananas. Like, if I believe that those things are healthy and you're going to get lots of benefits and blah, 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 and I'm telling you that, and I'm telling you it with conviction, you're going to believe me. So the main thing in your pitch that you're probably not delivering is your conviction, like believing that what you're selling is going to be beneficial to the other person.
Yeah.
And just in terms
I'm
of
believing that it's a great deal as well.
Yeah,
But
exactly.
Some people, I don't think that they feel it's a great deal. They feel it's just another deal that they need to get sold or sourced.
Yeah.
And if you believe that it's a great deal, you will, that conviction will come off, as you said. You'll also be able to reel off some facts and figures as to why it's a great deal as well. And then obviously from that, you'll convince the
and also just another thing, just don't people don't always know what they want, so you need to tell them. That works in line with conviction. If you tell someone like, okay, what are your issues? And they tell you, my issue is time. And you say, well, great, I have this amazing deal that's actually not going to have that much impact on your time. And actually, if I project manage this for you, or if I am the property manager for you, this will make you the money that you're looking for, as well as give you back the time that you're wanting to receive. Straight away, you're solving that problem for someone. And just in terms of relationships, I feel like with investors, I think we forget that they're very normal people. And we had a conversation about this in one of the previous episodes. And it's so simple. You think an investor is someone with
this elusive
holding
figure.
a briefcase with
stands at the
20
back,
mil.
the shadow figure.
Yeah,
It's like,
and it's really not. It's your next door neighbor who's
your
lonely,
work colleague, it's your
who
next,
doesn't have any kids to pass on the money to, the inheritance to. That's who you're looking for. People that you would not necessarily assume have money, but do have money sat in the bank. So it's like, build the relationships by being personable. Like, when you walk into networking, you shouldn't be saying, hey, my name is Cindy and I'm a deal sourcer. Like, who the hell cares? No one cares. It literally should be like, hey, it's really lovely to meet you. I love the outfit that you're wearing. Where did you get that from?
Find out
which
what
area
they
are you from?
want.
Yeah, like just general conversations, not even necessarily finding out what they want, but just like general conversations to get you across as a person. And then you deliver and find out what it is that they want. So yeah, I would say those are the main tips, making sure that you're delivering your pitch with conviction, making sure that you're really understanding and problem solving for the investor, and making sure that you know and believe in what you're selling. I think those are the main things, and hopefully that should help you. So hopefully that was helpful.
Yeah.
Yeah.